Can Lamar Jackson stay healthy? And is Lamar Jackson worth the money? Well, a lot of people think he is. And so that's why the Ravens right now have slapped the tag, the franchise tag, on Lamar Jackson. They said, look, we're going to have the final say-so and the final dibs. And for those that don't know what that means, what it means is he has the ability to communicate with other teams, rightfully so, but they have the opportunity. The Ravens have the opportunity to match it, give up a few draft picks, and they can keep Lamar Jackson. So as of right now, the Ravens still control the destiny of where Jackson plays on the field next season. Will he be able to stay healthy to get through next season? A lot of people are going to tell you, look, it's been a hard last few years because Lamar Jackson hasn't finished those seasons healthy. He does want a lot of money. We're not talking 5, 10, 15, $20 million. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. So therefore, the Ravens have offered a large amount to keep Lamar Jackson. They also have made it very clear that they'll do everything they can to keep him and work that deal out. And if you're watching football, you know Lamar Jackson has not had a formal agent. He's worked a lot for himself. Now, his relationship, obviously, with John Harbaugh is important. And as a quarterback, in that room, whether you're in the team room, the quarterback room, the film room, wherever you're at, that bond with your head coach and your quarterback coach is the most important part of that room, because every single day they have to communicate and make things happen or the team will fold. Now, when you watch this, Lamar Jackson has proved a lot of people wrong in a lot of ways. He's been a good passer. He's been a good runner. Can Lamar Jackson stay healthy running the football, taking those hits? And that's been proven year after year that it's almost impossible for these quarterbacks to stay healthy taking those hits, just like running backs. That's why they have 2 to 3 year careers. And football in general is very difficult to play for that long. Now, Lamar Jackson is one of the hottest tickets in football right now. You turn on ESPN, you turn on ABC, you turn on any kind of sports channel, you turn on YouTube or any social media platform, you're going to see Lamar Jackson. And that's because he's proven to be an offensive weapon, a scrambling quarterback, a great passer. A lot of people might argue the contrary and say, I don't think he's that good of a passer. But the money and the dollar signs a lot of people are offering right now will tell you different. I don't think all these teams lined up across the board are that interested in Lamar Jackson if he's not this dual threat quarterback. Again, his health is a big concern and a risk. Where will he end up? Now, I've mentioned this already, and I put the description down below for you to click the link and see. Lamar Jackson, at this point, wants to leave Baltimore. And the reason why I'm saying this is not because I don't think Baltimore is a good program. It's not because John Harbaugh is a bad coach. It's not because the fans are bad. It's simply because he's been in Baltimore. He's got paid already there. He lived there. The money is on the table for him to take and be wealthy for the rest of his life. Now, if you watch that video, that link down there, you'll see the full explanation about why he wants to leave. He wants to go to stardom, whether it's New York, Miami, LA. He wants to go where he can enjoy his life, have fun amongst the celebrities. Now, if in fact he goes to Miami, I'm going to tell you why this is important. Lamar Jackson is from South Florida. I believe it's Pompano Beach. If he's from that location, the number one thing you can think of in your mind, whether you're in another form of work, especially if you're in sports, you definitely want to eventually go back and play in front of your home crowd. You've seen that with LeBron James. You see them go back to Cleveland just to get that W, get that ring, and they left. Cleveland loved him. They hated him. They loved him again. And who knows now? But Lamar Jackson, and I'll pull this picture up again for you to see, this relationship is the most important part of this process right now. because his relationship with his quarterback coach and head coach, rather, is so important to move forward and spend day after day together, because that's going to make or break right now the transition. When Lamar Jackson leaves Baltimore, he's got to build that same camaraderie. He's going to have the respect already. They're bringing him in to pay him a lot of money. He's going to have the respect already. But he's going to have to build that same camaraderie with his teammates. And, a lot of people are going to say this about Lamar Jackson. If you're looking out for the money, you're trying to figure where you're going to play or where you're going to land, or, what team can you go play for next season. You're going to hold out for more money. The camaraderie is going to change. The people on your team will respect you because they're all trying to make money. They're all trying to figure this out. Lamar Jackson clearly has. But the camaraderie changes. Who are you playing for? It's not like college football where you typically play 4 years. If you're an incredible all-star, 3 years and leave early. But you play for your alma mater, play for your high school alma mater. The NFL is completely different. The NFL is a pure business. You have X amount of years to make your money. Lamar Jackson is building everything he can to become the most successful quarterback on the football field, but also the most successful person with his bank account. Being that all these offers are on the table and he has not made a decision, is either he's unsure where he wants to go, the money is not correct, or he's still hurt and has to figure this whole situation out. So there's a lot of different options and moving parts on the table right now. Will Lamar Jackson play in Baltimore next season? I know the fans are like, look, I got your jersey on. I wear your jersey proudly. I'm going to go watch you play football. Is his jersey still in the stores now for them to buy and go watch play? Or is Lamar Jackson leaving? A lot of these fans probably want to know that. The city of Baltimore probably thrives. I know a lot of people, and I lived in Miami when LeBron James came to South Florida. And Miami's always been big. It's always been fun, entertaining, tons of celebrities. But when someone like that shows up, the fan base, the camaraderie, the entertainment, it erupts. Lamar Jackson does that. If he goes and gets traded or gets outbid by another team, and the Ravens cannot maintain that threshold of finance, Miami, the New York Jets, a few other teams are on the table. But those are the markets right now that Lamar Jackson is looking at. The Jets, the Miami Dolphins. A lot of people are going to say, well, Tua's there. They don't need to have another quarterback come in. Tua's a great quarterback. Tua is a great quarterback, but Tua's hurt. Tua's hurt mentally, physically. He's exhausted. Ever since college, he's been injured. Great guy. He's a warrior on the field. He tries hard, plays hard, great teammate, but he's injured. He's got a head injury that obviously lasts a long time. So he's also a quarterback that in college used his legs a lot. I believe Tua did an amazing job on the field in college and also now playing for the Dolphins. But when you have a head injury, you may or not be there that long. So a lot of people right now are going, hey, we need a quarterback in Miami. What's going to happen? Lamar Jackson can mimic the ability to scramble and run like Tua. He can pass better, probably a stronger player. It's a lot of money, but he's also from South Florida. So the chances of him ending up in South Florida is far greater right now than ending up back in Baltimore if someone comes to the table and has a big price tag to pay. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.